Hello everyone, today I want to have you accompanied with me to review our course MKTG4040 Strategic Marketing. This is Serene, a CUHK marketing student. Today we are going to follow her steps to understand what strategic marketing is talking about. Here shows a fishbone diagram. Strategic marketing is the art and science of formulating, implementing, and evaluating marketing decisions that enable an organization to achieve its objectives. Strategy formulation as the first part is also the most important part. Let's take a look at it. Wow! A huge mind map. No worry, Serene has divided the cake into 3 small parts and will show you one by one. So now look at the top right corner. Every company needs vision and mission to guide them. Vision is a company's highest goal. Take Amazon as an example. Its vision is to be Earth's most customer-centric company, while mission is about the company's business, which could be very long. Then the company should assess itself both externally and internally. How to externally assess a company? We need to gather as much information as possible while we pay attention to these factors. They can be simply summarized as past plus competitive forces. What's past? Political, economic, social, and technology factors. A normal method for marketers to analyze a situation. After knowing the factors, we can try to subjectively quantify them and draw a rough conclusion by using the EFE matrix. How to get this matrix? First, list key external factors. Remember, past plus competitive factors, and classify it into opportunities or threats, and assign weight to each of them. The sum of all should be equal to 1. Then assign 1 to 4 rating to each. The better performance, the higher. Finally, multiply each factor's weight by its rating and add them all. The average is 2.5, and the higher total score means the company's current strategy's response to the external factors better. Come back to the whole mind map. Next, we'll look at how to make the internal assessment. If you can still recall the words opportunities and threats appeared in the external part, you may understand that the words strengths and weaknesses here, just like brothers of them. They all belong to the concept SWOT, SWOT analysis. We'll involve that later. Now still focus on the internal assessment. If a company wants to conduct internal audit, what areas should mainly be checked? We should analyze management, marketing, finance, production, R&D, etc., and use computer science systems to assist us. Serene, as a marketing student, cares marketing the most, so she wants you guys to understand and remember the promotion methods better, which called PPCCBRS. It means we can make use of price cut, premium, coupon, contest, bonus, rebate, and sample to promote our products. But remember, no longer than 14 days. Same as external audit, we still can use IFE instead of EFE matrix to quantify the factors. Since we already know the principles, so we'll jump to the next part. Okay, now we reach the last part of strategy formulation. Let's see. Ooh, it's time to set our long-term objectives. We can understand our way better by using product market matrix and SWOT analysis. How a company or strategic business unit can achieve growth. Prof. H. Igor Ansov proposed this matrix. Logically, at any given time, a firm is marketing its existing products to its existing markets. That's just the way it is. To grow, then, the firm must sell more of the same product to those same customers or to new customers, sell new products to existing customers or to new customers. By combining those two dimensions, products and markets, the Ansov matrix defines 4 distinct growth strategies: market penetration, product development, market development, and diversification, as shown in the figure. As aforementioned, we can also use SWOT analysis to understand our external opportunities and threats, as well as internal strengths and weaknesses. Just following the rules of the matrix to right, we'll understand our situations better. It can be effect on not only the company, but also our personal affairs. Up to here, we've already gotten enough materials to come up with some strategies. How to choose the one best suits our needs? We can see the steps clearer. First, generate feasible alternatives. Secondly, evaluate those alternatives. And finally, select specific course of action. How to build a framework to analyze our formulated strategies. First, input our EFE and IFE information and then use SWOT matrix to match them. Take SO strategy as an example. It means the strategy will catch the strengths and opportunities. After 4 kinds of strategies proposed, we should make a decision. How? Use a quantitative strategic planning matrix. Very similar to EFE and IFE, the decision will be much easier to make after the rating. That's the end of a strategy formulation process. Now Serene can't wait to see how to implement her final strategy. Let's follow her steps. To implement, we should pay attention to marketing, finance, and R&D issues. In the process, we'll make many decisions like use heavy light or no TV advertising, lease or buy fixed assets, spend high, average, or low on R&D, etc. Finally, Serene will show us how to evaluate our performance. Reviewing internally and externally always comes first. Only if nothing changes, we'll start to measure the performance. If after a series of comparisons still no differences, we can proudly say it's okay to continue present course. However, as long as there exists any differences in the first 2 steps, we should take that seriously and take corrective actions. That's the end of the journey with Serene. Thank you so much and congrats on your almost completing the course.